stress associated with it, or has it just been business as usual, fun, joy?
We're in the middle. I realize how much work's gone into it, but there is a lot of tension and commotion. Even from the last home game, the schedule's kind of provided a little extra emphasis, seeing if I could do it before we came on this road trip. But after that, when I get on the floor, I'm just playing basketball, having a good time, trying to win games in the process. Obviously, I'd like to shoot the ball better, play better. I know that's going to happen, and the record will come as a part of that, but just enjoying the process.
Just to follow up, I asked Steve the same question. There was some talk that you might not play. Was there ever any thought to not playing here in Indy, or was that never even an issue?
Throughout the course of 82 games, you talk about everything, and everything's on the table. So, trying to keep a big picture perspective on where we are as a team, and where we're trying to go for the playoffs, and assessing injuries and stuff that's nagging you from time to time. So, there's nothing unusual about those type of conversations.
It wasn't record related.
No.
But beyond your physical, how you feel, the fact that you guys lost the other night, that factor, that make you want it?
I mean, as a player, yeah. As a staff, that's what their job is, to sometimes protect us from ourselves in a certain sense. I've lost plenty of those battles over the course of the years. But absolutely, you lose a game, you want to get back and play right away. Kind of redeem yourself a little bit, so hopefully we can do that tonight.
Well, part of the reason I asked that is we were talking yesterday with Steve. You guys haven't lost 2 in a row all year. And he was saying how that's one of the most impressive stats in his mind from his runs. There was, 146 games in a row where you didn't lose 2 straight. How important is that? And why do you think you guys have been able to always often bounce back from losses?
Just the competitive nature of everybody that steps foot on the floor, because sometimes you're shooting the ball great, you just get beat on a given night. Sometimes you're defending well, the other team just has a hot hand. Nights like in Philly, where we did enough to win, we just didn't make enough shots, and then they took advantage of that home court. We always have a sense of resiliency and competitive nature to maintain your winning identity and spirit with nights like tonight, where you can really lock in and focus on the little things that'll help you win, no matter how pretty or ugly it looks.
Reaching milestones. For you, what does that look like before the game when you get away from shooting around to just kind of decompress?
This one is different because I got a lot more left in my career, but it is a career type milestone that I've been thinking about for many years. Playoffs and all that type of stuff, you're chasing championships, is kind of business as usual. You have a certain process and routine that you stick to. I think about it a lot, but it's not like you come out and you're counting every time you make a three, like, oh, it's 7, 8, whatever it is. Nothing really changed besides the anticipation of something I've been looking forward to for a long time.
The other day, when it happens, it happens. But does it feel any different now? 10 you've done, but not a ton. I mean, 7, it's starting to seem like it's more within reach. Does that?
In retrospect, the only thing I would have changed is, I would have still talked like that crazy fade type of mentality of, yeah, I could have hit 16 and broke it at home. I think that conversation sparked a little extra, I don't call it tension, anxiousness about the whole thing. Like I was talking about the shots I took, those first 4, I missed all 4. I would shoot those, whether it was game 1, game 82, in the playoffs.
Right.
That's how you approach the game. It just had a different context to it. To answer your question, yeah, it feels a little bit different now, knowing we're right there. But again, it will happen when it happens, and I'll enjoy it when it does.
What would it mean to do it here with that guy's jersey hanging above you?
Like I said, there's a narrative for pretty much everywhere on this road trip that you could kind of key in on. Reggie's presence and legacy here. Playing against my brother in Philly, the Garden tomorrow, the court that Ray Allen broke Reggie's record in Boston. So again, it'll happen.
What specifically does Reggie? You once told me that your movement off the ball comes from watching him when you were a kid. How much did Reggie sort of influence you?
A lot. Just because of that creativity, the create space in different ways, using deception, using change of speed, using his body, and being held a guard, off the ball. So that was part of my style, especially when I got to Davidson my first 2 years. Like, I was predominantly off the ball,
Right.
so it helped me a lot to understand what it meant to be effective and efficient at that.
Steph, how do you view, because I've asked Justin Holiday, Brad Wanamaker, former teammates, they were saying you work extremely hard, but it's also like a gift that you have. So how do you view the way you shoot the ball, like waiting it versus having a gift that you've worked extremely hard at, if that makes sense?
I mean, the natural gift can only take you so far. It did. There's a spirit to what I do based on what I've been doing since I was a kid and just how I see the game, how much fun I have shooting the ball. But the work is the only way, even remotely close to having this type of conversation. So anybody on this level, we're all gifted in a certain sense to play basketball. Whether it's athletically, your IQ, skill set, whatever it is, the work is the only way you can sustain that year after year. So what a 3
All right, we got to roll. Thank you.
Okay.
Gotta catch the bus. Thank you.
Play all these games this week. Everything.
I'm playing tonight, and then I look forward to playing the next time they tell me to play.
He ain't a rookie.
Thank you, Steph.
Thank you.